Maple Creek Estates. A quiet, forgotten town somewhere in Canada, where dreams froze faster than the snow outside. And inside a dimly lit room lived Carter, a 16-year-old boy who'd already learned that life doesn't give you what you deserve, only what you fight for. He wasn't born special, just another face in the crowd. But that ordinary boy was about to do something extraordinary. Every morning felt the same: gray skies, cold hands, and the sound of silence. His father worked double shifts at a factory. His mother cleaned offices at night. Carter often ate alone, at a kitchen table that always had one empty chair. At school, he wasn't the athlete. He wasn't the genius. He was the quiet kid sitting in the back row, sketching ideas in the margins of his notebooks. Ideas no one ever cared to see. But deep down, he felt it. That strange spark, the kind that whispers, "You're meant for more." Only, the world never whispered back. Every time he tried, he failed. Every time he dreamed, reality reminded him, he didn't belong. And so, slowly, he stopped trying to be seen. Until one day, something shifted. The challenge was simple: build something that could help the community. For most students, it was just another grade. For Carter, it was a chance to breathe again. He had no money, no fancy tools, just curiosity, and a heart that refused to quit. He started collecting broken electronics from dumpsters behind old stores. He spent nights watching tutorials under the dim glow of his cracked phone screen, hands shaking from the cold, soldering tiny pieces together on his bedroom floor. His classmates laughed when they found out. One said, "You really think you can change the world with trash?" Carter didn't answer. He just smiled, because in that moment, he understood something powerful. It's not the tools that build the future, it's the hands that refuse to stop. Days turned into weeks. He failed more times than he could count. Wires burnt. Circuits blew up. But he kept rebuilding. Every failure hurt, but every failure taught. He didn't expect applause. He just wanted to finish what he started. When his turn came, he walked onto the stage, hands trembling, heart pounding. His project looked rough, uneven, imperfect. But when he pressed the switch, the light blinked on. A single beam. Faint, fragile, but alive. The room fell silent. Even the ones who mocked him stared, because what they saw wasn't a gadget. It was persistence. His teacher clapped first. Then others joined in. And for the first time in his life, Carter felt what belief sounded like. That small victory didn't make him famous. But it awakened something unshakable inside him. Self-worth. Soon after, a local newspaper wrote about the kid who built hope from junk. Then a community startup reached out, offering him an internship in sustainable tech. He took it, working after school, learning, failing, growing. There were still hard days. Days when he doubted himself. Days when bills still piled up and the world still seemed unfair. But now, he had direction. And direction was everything. He began studying renewable energy, developing small prototypes for low-cost devices, focusing on one mission: to give power back to those who had none. 3 years later, Carter launched his own initiative, Renova, a small startup teaching underprivileged students how to build eco-friendly solutions using recycled materials. From a silent boy who was once overlooked, to a leader helping others find their voice. Carter's story isn't about luck. It's about perspective. He didn't change his circumstances overnight. He changed how he saw them. He learned that success doesn't start with wealth, opportunity, or approval. It starts when you stop waiting for permission. And start believing that you are enough. Because the world doesn't need more people who follow the path. It needs the ones brave enough to carve their own. And sometimes, All it takes is one quiet boy from a frozen town to remind the world that even broken things can create light. Carter believed when no one else did. If his journey inspired you, write "believe" in the comments, and subscribe for more true-to-life stories that awaken the dreamer in you.